How did Iraq's debt after Saddam become odious? Imagine inheriting a mountain of debt that was not built on good financial choices but on actions that hurt the very people you govern. That's what happened to Iraq after Saddam Hussein's regime fell. To understand how Iraq's debt became odious, we need to look at how it was accumulated and why it's considered illegitimate. Back in 1979, Iraq was in a strong financial position, with $36 billion in cash reserves and no long-term foreign debt. But things changed quickly once Saddam Hussein took control. Iraq fought a brutal Iran-Iraq war from 1980 to 1988, which drained resources and forced the country to borrow heavily. By 1990, Iraq owed at least $42 billion, and some estimates suggest the real debt was even higher when you include reparations and costs from the invasion of Kuwait. Most of this borrowing came from Gulf states and international lenders, often under political pressure and regional conflicts. The reason this debt is called odious is because it was used to fund aggressive wars and military campaigns that didn't benefit the Iraqi people. Instead, it served Saddam Hussein's ambitions and military goals. The loans were often given based on political motives, not economic needs, making them illegitimate in the eyes of many. The Iraqi population did not agree to these debts, nor did they see any benefit from them. When Saddam's government was overthrown in 2003, the new Iraqi government inherited this huge financial burden. In response, the Paris Club of Creditor Nations agreed to forgive about 90% of Iraq's official debt, recognizing that much of it was unjustified. But some debts remained, and Iraq kept borrowing to rebuild, pushing its total debt over $120 billion by the late 2010s. This debt load created a situation where Iraq's debt-to-gross domestic product ratio was over 8 times, making it nearly impossible to pay without cutting essential services like health and education. This situation kept Iraq dependent on creditors, who could control vital resources like oil revenues. In the broader context of global financial history and sovereign debt crises, Iraq's case shows how debts incurred for illegitimate or harmful purposes can become odious. These debts threaten a country's sovereignty and economic recovery. Many argue that debts like these should be canceled or restructured to help countries recover and rebuild without being shackled by past mistakes. Iraq's experience highlights the importance of examining the origins of debt and whether it was used for the benefit of the people or for the interests of a regime. This is why the concept of odious debt remains a key topic in discussions about fair and just debt management worldwide.